Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and today we are going to take a look at the vintage 1980s Star Wars Return of the Jedi B-Wing fighter vehicle. This is pretty much complete in box. The only thing I don't have is the stickers that go on the actual vehicle, which to me is not a really big deal because the stickers to me aren't that important, at least for this particular vehicle. So as you can see, I got a nice example of a vintage box. Really cool. You can take a look at some of the features here at the top. On the other side of the box, same picture, but very cool picture. And here's some more shots of the features of this vehicle. Really nice on the side here and on the other side. So let me go ahead and take this out of the box and show you what's inside here. I want to be pretty careful not to damage this any further. So let me go ahead and pull this out here. Okay, so one of the advantages of actually having the insert is it keeps the actual vehicle nice and secure inside the box. You can see the box insert is made to hold the B-Wing fighter. So let's go ahead and take out the parts and the vehicle itself here. Get the instruction manual. And you also get these two wings here and the guns that attach to those wings. So let's go ahead and put this together. This is basically really how it would come packaged back in the 1980s. So I think it's pretty cool to show you how this goes together. So first thing is I'm going to go ahead and attach these weapons here to the wings. So these you can see there's a peg and a slot, so I just want to line this up, and I'm going to take my time since this is a vintage fighter vehicle set. So there you go, there's one, and we'll do the other one here. Okay, so as you can see, it has the letter B there, and this has the letter T. So this, according to the directions here, so let's get it oriented like it is in the manual here. So you want to have this one, the one marked T, going on the top, and it's going to go on like this. It's going to slide in place like that, and the other one should go on the bottom. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll show you the landing gear first. If we take a look on the underside of the B-Wing here, there is a slider right here. And what's going to happen is this piece here and this piece right here are going to pop out and serve as landing gear. So let me go ahead and slide this. The slider is a bit stiff, so bear with me if it doesn't come out at first, but let's give it a try here. There we go. You can see how this piece came down as well as this piece right here. See a landing gear. This is not really a landing gear so much as it's just something it can rest on to keep it even. As it's on the surface like that. So let me go ahead and detract the landing gear. Pop that back in. So for the attack mode, there actually is one of these thrusters that actually are rotatable, and it's this one right here. And let me go ahead and do it from this angle. These wings will come up as I rotate. In this case, I'm rotating, you can see how it kind of pushes in a little bit. I'm rotating counterclockwise, and you can see the wings extend out. And I believe what you can do is kind of pull out a little bit. You can see just a little bit, and I think that locks the wings in the attack position. So that's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and bring those wings back in. And finally, it does have electronics, which basically is just a sound. There's this button right here. Now keep in mind, this of course is a vintage 1980s toy, so that sound may not be what the actual original sound was meant to be. Now the other cool feature about this vehicle is the cockpit section does rotate independently from the actual rest of the actual fighter. So as you're rotating the fighter around, it rotates basically to keep the pilot essentially in the upright position. I don't have the correct pilot in there. Of course, I have Luke Skywalker. I do have a B-wing pilot somewhere, I just don't know where it is. But as you rotate around here, it's supposed to keep the pilot level, if you will. But you can see how it rotates independently of the actual rest of the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. As I mentioned before, no stickers for this. Not a big deal because the stickers that are included with this vehicle set don't really impress me too much. I mean, if you take a look at the box as a reference point, pretty much all they are just these red circles here. And, you know, nothing too impressive. Although you do have some stickers as far as some cockpit detail. So looking at the canopy does open up. You can remove the figure. As I mentioned before, there's no stickers, but maybe you can make out some of the sculpting detail in the plastic there. Pretty nice. So there is that. And just overall, there's a lot of nice sculpting detail in this plastic. I do like it a lot. Now let me go ahead and show you the top side here. But you can see all that nice sculpting detail. If you notice some yellowing, it's because, yes, the plastic has yellowed a little bit, especially around this ring here. But overall, considering it's a vintage 1980s toy, not too bad. And again, lots of nice detail here in the sculpt of the plastic. So really, really cool. You can see nice weapons here sticking out of the front. There's no gimmick to this, it's just a plastic piece, but it looks really, really nice. You can see there. You got some weapons here first that I showed you that attached to the wings. Really cool there as well. And you have a whole bunch of weapons here at the end, right here. So that's really cool as well. So not too shabby. So this has been a look at the vintage Star Wars Return of the Jedi B-Wing fighter. I do like this design. I think it's really cool to have the box. And if you want to have the box, you might as well get the inserts as well, because then you can have the actual vehicle inside the box if you want, and it's not going to rattle around too much. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.